Hey love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning selves, my grown extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support y'all constantly giving me each and every day. It's truly a blessing. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when your girl's about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are insightful and just give you a good uplift that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some trying times at this moment and just needing spiritual guidance or confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give a girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on social media favorites wherever you see fit. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly appreciated, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the video I'm doing right now is Twin Flame 101, Heyokas, the uncomfortable shift of the conscious of the subconscious. It's just like all about what you are being fixated on, all about what you're paying attention to. What are you placing your energy in right now at this moment? Are you allowing yourself to be guided by your guides on telling you, hey, there are certain things that you need to, allow yourself to accept, appreciate, disconnect with, in showing love and gratitude, appreciating those things that's taking place in your life, show compassion towards yourself and others, being able to be discerning on things that is important for you to say and what not to say, being able to move forward in confidence. There's so many different things right now that's coming up to where it feels downright uncomfortable. It really is. And it's just like certain situations, it may be hard to digest right now, but you have to understand, it's just like anything that is starting to irritate you, that's supposed to be a good sign. Is because you're getting out of the norm. You can't allow yourself to keep going in that same routine because you're no longer needed in that time sequence. You never excuse me, I've been drinking my smoothie. You're going through so many different things right now, and it's taking you towards a different direction. And at times it feels really hard, especially when you're allowing yourself to be open, but you don't know what you're actually being open to. And a lot of us like, okay, I know what I'm being open to for the different sides of me, but there are certain things that has not revealed itself to you. And for that to happen is allowing you to be open within your subconscious, allowing yourself to, think about things that are going to be promising for you, things that you can show gratitude to. There's so many different things that I look at in my life and just even when it is like hurt me to the core, I appreciate the truth that it showed me because it allowed me to make that decision that was best for me to keep moving forward. Even in things that's showing that spotlight of something that is just really just like, oh my gosh, it's one of those type vibes, then you can respect the fact of what you're being shown right now. You're getting so much insight that's coming to you. So many different things that's opening doors for you to create something of anew. They're wanting you to be open to the unknown. And a lot of times it's scary to do that because you don't know what's in the unknown. It's just like, I always had to tell myself, if it's somebody from down the street that's trying to give me that insight to go around the corner, I can second guess that because it could be something they're either trying to give me to that's a blessing or it's going to do something to hurt me. But if it's the universe is guiding you, those are the only ones you can truly count on, and knowing what is taking place in your life is all for the better. And it's just like so many different things that you have probably been in. And it's like now you don't even have to, second guess your judgment on certain things. If you've been played to a side, or people didn't appreciate you in your presence, and you start seeing the truth of what, the vibrations that they carry. Now, if it's somebody that's new that's coming into your life and you feel that same heaviness and vibration, you already know not to initiate. it's a wrap, and I've been going through a lot of that lately, and it's just like, or people are wanting me to make decisions based off what they're wanting to do for me, and making it seem like, oh, it's going to be all this good and good and good, and then next thing you know, end up wrecking everything that I don't worked hard to get to just for now. And I'm just like, I had to be allowing myself to be patient. Everything is being strengthened through your weaknesses. So just like I said in the first video, you're being strengthened through everything. If you didn't put love into yourself, you are being placed in universe. Universe is placing you in situations where you have no choice but to love yourself. You're going to allow yourself to know your worth, what you're entitled to, what you're going to allow yourself to entertain or stay focused on. You have to be very specific on what is going on in the universe. Is like, you should know by now what things to do and what not to do. And when they know that we need assistance on that, and you're asking for that within your free will to be able to do that, and say, I'm trying to allow myself to go the best route. Can I get my guides, to really help me going through more meditation, just being able to allow them to guide you towards these things, because it's not an easy task. Like I said, it's very uncomfortable because you're venturing off into something that you're not used to. And a lot of times it feels like, when things start, it's not going the way you thought it was. It's just like preparing you for something else. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you're doing those things, but you're going through that stillness for right now because your faith and belief and your patience are all being tested. Allowing yourself to know, are you being grateful for everything that's taking place in your life? Are you allowing yourself to still have that heavy vibration, or what somebody's done to you, or what memory did you choose to allow yourself to hold on to? And they're telling you got to be careful with your subconscious. It's like your mind, that mind is the most dangerous weapon. That's the reason why people go out their way to try to place you in doubt, trying to make you feel like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, they would. They just, they know they done messed up, and there's no turning back to certain situations that they regret they did that. So they'll try to instill that into you. They'll second guess you, or that, they'll start, they'll come out with these vibes that make you just like very timid on venturing off to those things. And that's why I tell people, when you allow, things to, discredit what you're doing, you're allowing that person to win. And there's a lot of different things that's taking place in your life that may not, a lot of people may not understand what is taking place, but as long as, you're understanding your journey, that's all that's important. They always say you have to understand your journey. Not everybody's going to understand the decisions you're making, the things that you're talking about. Even with mine, it was like, Dad, Roslynn, you've been watching me or something like that. I'm like, no, but I know we're all going through that same scenario of transition. There are certain things that we're trying to overcome. There are certain things that we're still working on a daily basis to trust that process, allowing ourselves to heal from what, really triggered us, allowing yourself to know the enemy. If there's no enemy inside, you don't have to worry about anybody outside trying to invade your space of peace, being worthy of your own, being able to know, it's like you the stuff, and you're the stuff. And it's not like that you're saying that is in an arrogant way, but you see that power that you had, that you second guessed yourself before. You took your presence within yourself for granted at times, because there's a lot of times that not everybody is like that, but there are certain people that can really relate to that you were around certain people, and then you are also allowing people to do different things in the fear of being validated, on the fear of being liked, on the fear of people wanting to be around you. But it was just like all for the wrong reasons. It's just like, when there's times where you worry about what people think, worrying about what they will say, and it's just like, with my situation, it's just like, okay, not everybody's going to agree with the things that I talk about. That's fine. If you want to be able to give me a different scenario, I always tell people, it's all about how you present what if you want to rebuttal or whatever you want to talk about. I always want it to be at a peaceful standpoint. You can be able to agree to disagree, but it ain't gonna turn into no battle, no insults, or you trying to name call or trying to say somebody's doing something in a negative way, because you don't know what that person has been presented. Because there may be a time where they're gonna end up having the same situation, and it's gonna look crazy to somebody else. but it's all about being sure of yourself. That uncomfortability is about to take you further than you ever imagined. That's the reason why that mess is uncomfortable, because these things are foreign. You don't know, and a lot of times it's like you even surprise yourself at times. I'm like, where the hell did this come from? Okay, go ahead, girl. I'd be like that at times, where I can truly appreciate all those different things in my life. And it's just like so many things I talk about, and it's just a beautiful feeling when I can give somebody that type of peaceful vibration and know that, hey, things are going to work out in your favor. Give it time, even though it may, you feeling like you should be somewhere at this certain standpoint. You're right where you need to be at that right time. And I gotta tell myself that at times too, because all these things are taking place to better you in a good way. But it's just like it's strengthening you in your patience. It's strengthening you in your love for yourself, the validation you're giving towards yourself, being able to nurture yourself. Say, if you're going to describe yourself, or you're going to describe yourself in a low level standpoint, or you're going to be like or whatever, or you're allowing yourself to nourish yourself. I'm a beautiful person. I'm a mastery of my own masters. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm loving myself, flaws and all, if I want to change, allow myself to change for the better of me, I'm going towards that. And you have to be able to nourish yourself like that, because a lot of times when we speak on ourselves, we don't say that in a loving way. We don't say it in a positive way. So all these different things are bringing that attention to your subconscious. Are you trying to allow yourself to control outcomes? Are you trying to allow yourself to control other people's decisions or actions towards you, or certain things that you want to invest in? Or, it's certain things, you want to be able to be happy about all your accomplishments that that is taking place in your life. But universe always says not everybody needs to know all those different things about you. It's okay if they don't know your full story. It's okay if they don't understand your experience, your journey, as long as it doesn't change because of somebody else's opinion. It doesn't change your experiences that you have gone through. But it's just all about being selective of the energy that you hold on to, the people that you allow yourself to connect with, being able to do things without the manipulation of others are hindering you to do, and all those things are, that are taking place. And it's just like, I always try to tell people, if you may be feeling frustrated because you're in a situation that, you're getting tired of, the universe knows, the universe knows, like, oh, God, dog, you're really trying to do the thing. But then if you allow yourself to really look at all the different situations you've been in the past, you'll see a big change has taken place in your life. A lot of times we feel like we have to change certain scenarios in our situation when those scenarios was supposed to change us, And yes, it does get uncomfortable because you're moving in different ways that you have not been used to moving in. Even though you may not, out yourself on what your weaknesses is for other people, you have to understand when somebody sees something good into you and that is very intimidating to them, which, I'm like that type of person. You deal with intimidating vibrations, and it's not like saying this is in a conceited way or a narcissistic way or arrogant way, but there's a lot of times people are intimidated by your light. With you being a Heyoka, you're gonna rub people the wrong way, because you have that vibration to where people are automatically lowering their standards because they feel like there's something better in your life that's taking place than it is with theirs. And that doesn't have anything to do with you. It's more about what they're allowing themselves to see these things as. If you're a person like I am, I want to be able to see everybody win. Even my enemies, I want them to see blessings, but not blessings off of seeing me struggle. And I tell people that all the time. I want my enemies to even win, but not by doing underhanded stuff to try to block somebody from what they want to be able to get on top of that. God don't bless no mess. But it's just all about when you're allowing yourself to nurture not just you, but your path, the people that you connect to. If people want to take that for granted and people are wanting to run against that, you have to be able to love yourself enough to let that go. Even if it has something to do with your twin flame connection. There's a lot of different things that's going on with people right now that is taking place that you're facing a lot of different things, whatever you may be going through. Your counterpart is going through that too. You're longing for each other more, even though they say it's not good to long for anybody like that, because it's like placing resistance in that vibration. Being able to work on yourself, but being able to connect with them in the metaphysical, to be able to say, I'm healing myself, I'm preparing myself for whatever situation the universe has you in, but to heal myself. But I'm also sending you love and vibes that way, and let you know you're not going through this alone. Nobody's going through nothing alone, but everybody's going through these process of healing. Being able to be on a all accord, in complete alignment for what you're being prepared for, because anything that you want that is going to be great will not come to you easy. It will be all hell breaking loose every 5 minutes. It just seems like as soon as you get away from one person or one situation you done made peace with, there's somebody else that's trying to come in and be fishing to see what they can be able to deviate from coming towards your way. That is going to be a big blessing to you and you and your path. So they're always telling you, keep out, just look, there's they talking about the ram in the bush and the guy there going the wolf dressed up in sheep's clothing. You're gonna have people that is gonna make it seem like they're all for you. Yes, they're all for you, all about bringing your butt down. So you got to be very careful about what you tend to expose about yourself. What things are you healing on, what plans that you're gonna make that next step on. It's just like me, I allow myself to say, what, I'm just being present in the now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just focusing on my healing. That's the only thing that's important to me right now. Allowing myself to be doing my purpose on telling my videos, helping others as I'm helping myself, getting that vibration, just being able to let people know this is your confirmation for that. Stay focused on yourself. God knows what is going to be best for you. Universe knows what is going to be best for you. And they want you to stay fixated on that. How am I going to allow myself to heal so I can be, on that level where I'm supposed to be? Allowing myself to move through compassion and understanding, not just with myself, but with my surroundings, my current and my future. Allowing myself to make peace from everything that is brought into my life, even though it was a hurtful situation, but it ignited something within you that needed to be, acknowledged within yourself. And, it's just really going to help you grow. Just allow yourself to focus on what's truly important right now. When you're allowing yourself to focus on that healing process, acknowledging different things, allowing yourself to engage in more, intellect when it comes to your warrior or whatever, there's so much more that we can learn about ourselves and as well as our surroundings. So we can be open for whatever is received for us to be able to know. On that need to know basis, as universe is always talking about. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of the video. Y'all, I'm so freaking tired. Only had like 4 hours of sleep. These last couple of nights I have not been getting sleep, so I'm really trying to be open to the universe to give you whatever vibrations they want me to give y'all, just making sure it's in a peace and pleasant way. So I would love to give a post notification shout out to Jen Potter, all around the world, Tarot 1111. I need to come by and see you, sis, too. I apologize for that. Carl Fuquet and Galactic Orin, I need to come by you as well. Hillary Elizabeth and Jake Bywater. Much love to you. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Drop me a line. Share. Tell somebody about the channel. I'll leave all my contact information in the description box below. And I hope whatever you're manifesting, comes so much bigger and better than you ever imagined. It comes sooner than you ever anticipated. Even through social distancing, make sure you give love, light, positivity, and compassion and understanding towards others. You never know. Those things can really take somebody a long way. And I will see y'all on my next video. And I hope and pray that you have a blessed, prosperous week. And I love y'all so much. Much love. Peace.